long time no see. So I think I'm gonna do another bank video showing like the progress I've gotten in RuneScape in like the past year or so. So I have a lot of screenshots that have disappeared because I've gotten banned on Twitter like 4 times. My accounts keep really getting suspended on Twitter, and it's pretty sad honestly that now I have to use a VPN to use Twitter, etc. But yeah, I have a few screenshots, so I think I'm gonna show them first what I have. So yeah, I got a rapier, but that's like very long time ago already. These are not in any time order. But yeah, I got my first mutagen. I'm kinda happy about it, cause yeah, mutagen is like a really cool item. So, do we have next in line? Yeah, this is like the most recent one. I'm extremely happy about getting this so early. It basically allows me to make the crystal weapons, which are like very good. So, as I like to AFK some redwoods, so it's really good at redwoods. The crystal axe, it uses so little charges only, and I'm planning to do a lot more redwoods in the future. So yeah, and this is like kinda funny one, cause I got 6 hour logged, so I don't know even why I put this here, but yeah, it was on my newest Twitter. Yeah, then I got my first sigil, spectral sigil. I don't really care about it. It's cool that I have a spirit shield, but yeah, it's useless as fuck. But yeah, then like a few kills later I get another spectral, so I was like, yeah, this is probably enough corp for me. So yeah, but I think the biggest of all what I got this year, it has been kind of a meme that I never got this item, but at 36,000 KC I finally got the hammer, and I've barely even used it because nowadays many places you wanna use BGS or claws too. And of course, like the most recent one, I got 1 billion XP. So let's see if I have anything more. So next up, I think we should open the high scores page to see where we are at right now. So we are on the second page of Ironman. Yeah, we are here, rank 42. There has been a lot of like very good gamers recently, like Videopeli, but I think here's some burnouts like Iron Vatti and Sound and Kalon and MMORPG, so maybe I'll gain some ranks. Yeah, also this jukebox guy is gonna pass me soon cause he's gaming. But yeah, I think last year I was rank 140 or something, so I think I've gone up like 100 ranks. Also one thing, I started to play on hardcore Ironman on the side, I've been kinda reclined on the account. I did the fishing really well, but I had recently my articulation exams, so I kinda had to focus on school, so I couldn't really play on two accounts at once, and my Ironman was mostly sitting at Nightmare Zone meanwhile. But yeah, maybe we should first get in the stats. This is like, I've done so much Nightmare Zone the past year, cause well, obviously I'm a full-time student, so that's where you get some free XP, and I had a bit of a burnout period on last summer when I just did Nightmare Zone and played some Counter-Strike on the side. Yeah, I stopped doing attack completely. I'm saving this rest for like all the zero time for when I have to switch, for example, to melee warcraft. So I'm not right now doing strength, and I think I'm getting these to 150 mil too. Yeah, defense hasn't much changed because I didn't really do that much Slayer this year. But yeah, this will come with Barrage Slayer. Some range XP. Yeah, that's really about it. It comes from everywhere. I've gotten some prayer. I think I might have been top page prayer at some point, I'm not sure. No, I wasn't, I was almost top page. Yeah, I'm rank 30 something. And magic, I don't really have that high magic level. It could be much higher. But it will come with Slayer eventually. And I've only done like 500k rune crafting the past year. But I wanna go for all skilling pets, so I did some souls recently, so I did this 500k in like a one day. The construction, this is like pretty recent one, like 2 months ago or so. I spent like over 100 mil on my mahogany logs. So I'm quite a poor guy right now, but got to deal with it. Well, not really poor, but I just can't be asked to fucking alch. It's not that fun. Yeah, hit points. I'll pretty soon get this to 200 mil because of the amount of zone I'm doing, and I feel like doing a bit of Slayer right now. I just 2 days ago did like over 1 million Slayer in one sitting, so it was kinda cool. I really enjoyed it. And then there's agility. I haven't done agility in like half a year really, but I'm planning to do the new brief course at some point because of the divine potions from the Song of the Elves quest, and also the charges for the crystal weapons. And also that course is better XP an hour than hourly, so I'm most likely gonna do some of it at least. Then herblore. I stopped doing herb runs completely. I don't really enjoy, like, one of the biggest things that burned me out from the video game was how Ironman mode, if you wanna be efficient, it's basically you have to do so many hourlies, like seaweed, herb runs, birdhouse runs, contracts, what else there is, like bush runs. It's just really not very fun for me, so I haven't gotten like much herblore at all, and it will most likely stay this way unless I really want to do contracts for some reason. But now I do only like one contract a day, to be honest. and that's with the 3 runs I do sometimes. Yeah, thieving. This thieving mostly came with me watching some like a movie or something. I cannot really do thieving when studying or something like that, so I would be much higher thieving if I could do it with studying. Like, I don't have that fucking ADHD leg or something that if I tap my leg, if I do something else, like I lose all of my focus on the leg tapping. If I wanna do like foot pedal thieving, it just doesn't work out for me. But also I've been doing some of this on mobile when I'm like on the train or on the bus sometimes, but I'm most likely on Nightmare Zone. Then crafting. Yeah, basically only crafting I've done is cut some gems, so I've gained like nothing. And I've gotten some fletching. Been doing some fletching with Winter Toad mostly. Some broad arrows. Yeah, Slayer. Recently they just released a new quest called Fremennik Exiles that I just recently completed, and you need a basilisk task for it to get like a better drop rate for a new helmet. It's like an upgrade for the net, it's not helm. So I've been now hunting for the Slayer task for the longest time, like 3 mil XP or something, but they seem to be very rare from Duradel. But also I don't wanna skip for the task because I'm finally at the point where like I'm stable on the points, and I don't wanna fuck up like my streaks and Slayer points, or I don't wanna do Slayer on like shitty masters because I would get shitty other tasks. And all the hunter is basically just birdhouse runs. I've been slacking on those quite a bit too, because that's like one thing, like I don't wanna be interrupted anymore with the things I do just because I have to do a birdhouse run or a herb run. It's really just not my thing. Then mining. I did some volcanic mine for the ash for farming, but now they made it that they basically buffed the rate of getting ash by 6 times, which is pretty fucking retarded. It makes like you don't even wanna do mining at all, cause I never really enjoyed 3-ticking granite. So yeah, smithing I haven't done at all. I think smithing is one of the worst skills in the game, especially for irons. Fishing I've done some carambombs here and there, but yeah, I'll maybe do some barbarian fishing at some point if I feel like. Cooking, well, a lot of it is mostly from the grapes I get from Vorkaf and Zura, so that's nothing special. I'm looking to finish this skill pretty soonish, probably early next year, cause yeah, now you can really finish it because of the crystal axe, so you don't get any 0 time fire making from the redwoods. Yeah, I don't really enjoy Winter Dot that much. It burns me out really easily. I can do like a week of Todd and then I'm like, yeah, fuck this. But yeah, this is all from redwoods. I'm still looking for the pet. I got the pet on my hardcore Ironman at 20 wood cutting, so rip RNG forever. And this is another skill I've been slacking so much, cause I've not been doing so much contracts. I've gained like 30 mil farming this year. It's pretty decent amount, but yeah, I could have gained a lot more. But I guess farming XP isn't really valuable anymore. Now we could move to the bank, so this is really messy because yeah, I've been adjusting shit recently, like this axe is just a placeholder item here. There used to be my max cape. Yeah, this is just the ordinary shit. I mostly don't use like these tabs anymore because of the tags on RuneLite or other cheating clients. They're just much more convenient compared to like these tab systems, but yeah, here's the crystal axe, the highlight of recently. Can do redwoods now again. So here's just the fletching shit. Always, if I'm bank standing or something, I usually wanna just fletch these. And yeah, this like trash all. The Hydra tail, maybe it will get someday a use, like they promised, the fucking whip thing, if it ever comes out. But yeah, cash tag is looking quite a small right now, but I have shit ton of money on alks, to be honest, and I just spent 100 mil plus on construction, so maybe that will. And I constantly have to spend the shit on blood and death runes. And there is also some cash I could go sell these to Ali Morrisane, because you don't really use chaos runes anymore, and buying Tokul or selling for Tokul and buying gems is, I don't think it's worth anymore. But yeah, this is just another like useless tab. It's mostly used for my Wargat shit. So I just take the potions and food and teleport back to Wargat. But I really like these new potions, these divine potions. They make like Wargat especially and Zulra. They are so nice there. And I think this was a pretty good update, not gonna lie. And it's decently balanced. This is like where I put all my quest shit, clue shit, even though I don't think I'm gonna do clues ever anymore. But I don't wanna drop in case I change my mind in the or the next coming years. Yeah, I don't really have any herbs because I don't do herb runs anymore, and I don't do barely any contracts, so my seeds stacks aren't that nice. Yeah. Also, I'm fucking out of seeds and everything. I should really start doing more contracts. That's where I slack the most. So yeah, this is just like my bank is very unorganized. Here's just loot from few recent Warcraft tasks. I've been kinda liking Warcraft now. It's kinda break from the intense Barrage Slayer meta just to do like Warcraft task here and there, and it's really good. Really good. This is like basically my Slayer Alka pool tab, but I have like the second spectral here, what I just talked about. So yeah, and I've had some whip stacking up recently because I've been doing Abyssal Demon tasks too with Smoke Barrage. It has been like really good to keep my Slayer points healthy. But yeah, this is some money, this is some money, this is some money. I need to get alking at some point. Here's just some gems I got from time to time that you get from gem nights, for example. I've gotten a few marks of graces now. I think that's enough for like so long. So I might just wanna go do some of that new elf course. These I think I'm all gonna turn these into money. I might even make some. I don't know if I wanna make addy plates. I might make addy plates. I don't know is it worth to make, to be honest, but it would give some cash, cause I really don't need the darts. These I'm gonna have to turn into cash. Also these ones probably all from Warcaf and Zulra. I've heard recently that buying daily battle staves is actually efficient now again, because on the Song of the Elves quest they released a new rune shop that actually sells cosmic runes, and cosmic runes were pretty hard to get previously. You had to rune craft them, and the rune crafting XP from that method was probably under 20k an hour. But yeah, I won't be buying any battle staves, because that basically requires you to do the Karampan cooking method with alt fire lighting, and I think charging orbs is also extremely unfunny content. So these I think I'm gonna make the mithril plates and just alk. Yeah, I've dropped a lot of shit from my bank too. I've gathered some grapes too now again, so soon I will get some more cooking. But I think smithing is like kinda cancelled for me. I don't really wanna do smithing at all. The rest of it is just like basic. I might use this for lava runes at some point. These pure essences, but they're staying in the bank until then. And I still have these teak planks, but I don't really enjoy doing the mythical cape racks. But I might as well just go use these at some point just to stay in the top page construction. This is some food shit. Yeah, nothing more really. Clue tab. I think this was much bigger last time. I just kept like shit I might need, and like third edge ammunition. Yeah. Another chunk tab, but I think now we can get to the main tab. I've made this really into a Slayer tab rather than a gear tab, because I don't really do PVM that often anymore. So it's basically a hybrid tab, mostly focused for Slayer, making gearing for Slayer like as easy as possible, because gearing is a really big part of the XP an hour when doing Slayer. If you spend a lot of time gearing, that's also that your XP an hour is gonna go down by a lot. But I think new additions from the last year's ramble is that I didn't have tassets. I was wearing Justice Our legs, and yeah, tassets is a cool item, so I'm really happy about getting them. Then another thing is the rapier. This is basically fucking useless now. I only use it to kill Hespor and Dark Beast, yes, cause I don't wanna waste my blood runes on the scythe. I don't think the scythe is worth to use anywhere unless you're a PVMer outside POB. Then there's the lance. I got it basically like 50 kills over the drop rate, so nothing too bad. So these are like all things I've had before. Full ancestral. Claws. Claws are really nice for Slayer. I don't think you really use SGS on any Slayer task nowadays. Yeah. Then there's the potions. Din's Bulwark. It's a really nice spec weapon, especially for Daganot tasks. Proselyte is here, even though I don't really use Proselyte anywhere, as I use Ancestral on all the barrage tasks. But yeah, easy access to shit is important. So yeah, this is basically like if I get the Necreal task, I won't take this version, but like I'll just do this. And I forgot to take the Slayer helm, obviously not likely. I'm basically geared for it. It makes it really easy. Here's some antidotes. This is basically how much range Wargath I have left. After I'm done using these, I'm just gonna start using melee most likely, because then I can just use the Serp Helm. Nowadays it's also nice that you don't have to make the totem to get new pieces. So I'm waiting to get like over 100 of these, so I can utilize a Black Demon task for killing some Scottiso. And I also got the Scottiso pet recently. These are new edition, they're from Hydra. They don't really have much use outside Nightmare Zone and like some PVM content, which I don't really do PVM anymore. Classic max range, it's I've had for ages. Yeah. Genite stuff. The Spectral, it's basically here just to be here. I sometimes just put it on when I got some red boots, because I don't have any cool off hands other than this. But talking about Corp, I'm gonna go for Arcane at some point if I get a Corp specking ult, because I don't really want to do like the slow method of Corp. It just feels so waste of time and it's so unfunny. But I also really want an Arcane, so if someone who is fucking burnt is willing to lend me an account with Dragon Warhammer and BGS, I would greatly appreciate that. And it has to be an Ironman obviously now. But yeah, also the Dragon Warhammer, don't think I've used it at all, besides like few occasions. Maybe I used the Mithril Dragon tasks and that's basically it. But I was so far in the grind, I just had to get it. Here are like the last items, my Void, like all the Justiciar shit that I will never use properly. Hide the ring. I've never even worn this ring, I don't think. Serp Helm, this is like one of my favorite items right now. The Tanzanite Helm. Bludgeon, I don't think I've used the Bludgeon in over a year or worn it. It's basically dead content now. The Ancestral Hat is dead content now. Dragon Hunter crossbow is gonna be dead content soon when I finish using all the antidotes. This is some cannonballs I got from Corp. I basically only use the cannon on Dark Beast tasks because there's an extremely overpowered method doing Smoke Devils with alt cannon. The alt has so negative cross bonus, so basically it never hits anything. But yeah, I got the Dragonborn necklace recently too. That's basically my first Warcraft unique, aside from the backpack. Yeah, but I don't think there's much in my bag to talk about, to be honest. So maybe we could just check out what pets I have gotten this year, like new pets. I think I've gotten few pets. This is a new one. 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 This is a new one, and I think this is a new one too. So yeah, like 6 pets. And fun fact also is that I've gotten the Phoenix pet now 7 times. Yeah. Kinda crazy. And I'm not even 200 mil fire making. This pet I've gotten 2 times. This pet I've gotten 3 times. 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, once. Yeah. I don't think there's much to talk about my KCs, what I've gotten in PVM, but this is probably the more relevant ones. So I've killed some Warcraft recently. I was like 1k KC last year. I haven't done that much later. I done like probably over 1k Zura in the last year. Yeah, Hydra KC. TOB. KC Chambers. TOB. I think I wanna go back at some point because I'm missing the Sanguinesti stuff and the Justiciar chest, but I just want the Sanguinesti stuff because it's like a cool item. On the Chambers I'm only missing the Elder Maul, so I don't wanna go back for it. It's useless as fuck. So is there like any other? Yeah, well I guess we could do KC Winter Todd. That's a few Winter Todd kills. But yeah. What's in the future? Well, I don't really still know what the future holds because I've been quite burnt sometimes from the game, and sometimes I just wonder why I even play this game. Because in the end it's all gonna be in the pixel heavens and void. All my progress in this game eventually when this game shuts down. So yeah. And I've recently had a lot of shit going on in real life too, compared to like the year before I maxed. So a lot of big things have happened when I turned 18 this year, so but we will see, because RuneScape is basically the biggest rock in the universe. It's like the thing I'm most addicted to. Even if I don't enjoy playing it, I still log into the game. If I don't enjoy playing it, it's a weird thing. It's like a daily routine built up now. But yeah, I'm still quite unsure if I ever wanna even make it top page, or if I should just quit now, or should I keep playing for fun? Should I make up some new goals? Like, if I don't feel like gaining XP is fun, should I just go for like pets or something? I've been thinking about that a lot recently. Yeah. So I think this is, I don't feel like talking about much about my personal life right now. So I think this is like enough for the occasion. So maybe we will see next time in a year.